game on lock. Sun gon' shine, the rain won't stop. Oh no.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And Kobe Bryant now in the twilight of his career. Very few have had his fuel and his drive. Shaq, you played with him. Give me your thoughts on Kobe.
Yes, he has 5 championships. Yes, he's passed up Michael Jordan in scoring, but he wants to win more than anyone else in the league. He still obsesses over it. He's the biggest critic, and it drives his game. We don't know if this is going to be his last.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Hawks in Atlanta. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Trevor Ariza. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. And it's Rodgers in at the 2. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Rodgers can't make the basket. Nikola Mirotic, drafted as a late first-rounder, Clark, back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season, and it was worth the wait.
It sure was, Kevin. I mean, once he started to get consistent PT, I mean, he was remarkable. Can run like the wind for a big guy. Not that strong, but more aggressive than you'd think.
Here is Williams after the basket by Los Angeles. Mirotic, the screen. Kobe, that's for 2. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scorers of that volume reach an assist total that high. But I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
And both free throws good for Rodgers.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
And it's Durant missing. The Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Rodgers against Kobe. The fadeaway. The shot's good from Rodgers.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Durant with it. He had 19 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Here is Rogers, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. 11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 6 points for the dude.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Outside Durant. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Los Angeles. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams attacking. Baseline J on the way, and it's good off the back rim and in. Williams has got his first points in this one. Let's now go to Doris Burke over across the way. He spoke with Lionel Hollins, and Doris, take it away.
He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season so far, saying we're finding our roles and doing all the small things that separate good teams from average teams. I hope we can keep this going. Guys?
All right, Doris.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Rogers against Kobe. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Williams. Stoudemire with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Williams, that's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Lakers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Rogers. Power down with both hands.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
And here is Williams. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. 8 points for Kobe Bryant. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Nets. Bryant's running. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Trevor Ariza. How he did last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You have to love the newest stadium in the NBA here at Barclays. Very state-of-the-art, outstanding facility.
Yeah, the Nets have a nice home here. I bet they wish they were stronger here at home. Finished under 500 last season with a record of 19-22.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Brooklyn. Barea comes in for Kobe. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Evans, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And then for the Lakers, Andrew Bynum's checked in for Jordan. Carter comes in for Randall. And it's Allen in for Rogers.
And you know, guys, that 19-22 record here in Brooklyn certainly is staying for the Nets. I mean, they would be the only team to make the playoffs in the NBA last year with a losing record at home.
Now, here's Barea. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Russell. To the paint. The 10-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And with the Nets' struggles at home last season, they were simply outshot in this building. Also, they were the second worst in rebound differential at home, meaning they got killed on the glass here.
Now here's Durant following the shot by Ray Allen. Clock at 6. Durant. Here's Evans. No good. Some solid D here from Bynum. Evans kicks to Durant. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here's Barea following the three from Ray Allen. Durant wide open. He fires. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And that was a strong pick by Chandler.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hansbrough's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Miller's checked in. Now here's Barea. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Left side, Williams. And Allen with the block. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Another shot. Ariza with the rebound.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples. He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Los Angeles. A nice shot by Barea.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single their division. In a word, that's terrible.
Now here's Bynum. And the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Barea with it, covered by Miller. Barea, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Miller, the pass to Allen. He dishes it to Hibbert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man. Listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds. With the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Marion's checked in. Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Picked by Williams. Dishes to Barea. Back to Chandler. Lets it go from deep. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the 2 teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We got an interconference matchup. Always interesting to see how 2 teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
Carter hits them both. And for those younger folks who might not be familiar, go online and look at some old clips of Vince Carter. In his prime, Clark, one of the great dunkers the league has ever seen.
And for my money, the greatest game dunk in pro basketball history belongs to him. With Team USA back in 2000, jumped over a 7-2 center and punched it on him. Hard to top that.
And Hibbert with the block. Marion kicks to Allen. Chandler with the steal. Now Barea. Williams for 3. Here's Evans. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to...
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Durant is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Barea in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Julius Randle's checked in for Sean Marion. Feeds it to Durant. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Augustine dishes to Butler. He feeds it to Randle.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. Some changes for the Lakers. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Rasul Butler. And it's Russell in for Augustine. Here's Jordan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Durant sets a screen for Bryant. It's Durant with the drive. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part. It's been fun to watch Durant in this one. 9 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Here's Kobe. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Jordan.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And stolen by Mirotic. Outside Bryant. Durant, he's open. Again, Durant missing.
And you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
Here is Barea. Outside Durant. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his third assist on the night.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Mirotic passes to Barea. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Now here's Kobe. A 20-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Russell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Lakers lead by 9.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ariza. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And listen, the Nets had an up-and-down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Bynum comes in for Jordan, and Andre Miller is subbed in for Rodgers.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
For the Nets, and they're driving, they were fantastic, Clark. Second in the league last year in field goal percentage off those drives.
And a big reason for that is the strength and size of their guards, because they all can finish in traffic, and that's how you get high shooting percentages. You have to make tough shots against contact.
And Randall throws it down.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Barea kicks to Bryant. To the inside. Here's Mirotic. Here's Stoudemire. Can't get it to go. Some solid D here from Bynum. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Randall against Durant. The 9-foot shot. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bryant.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And that one's good. Russell. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Outside Durant. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Chandler comes in for Mirotic, and it's Williams in for J.J. Barea. Carter, he's checked in for the Lakers. Stoudemire kicks to Durant. Puts it up from 17. A rebound by the Lakers. Throws it up high, and it's Carter missing.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Count the bucket. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
The drive by Russell. Here's Bynum. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 10. Williams dishes to Stoudemire. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Randall kicks to Bynum. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Durant gets it to go.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Lakers leading by 6. Miller the pass to Carter. The feed now to Randall. Nice move. He lays it in. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Well, you have to respect the way Vince Carter has just aged gracefully. A superstar in his day, Clark. You knew his game so well. Even in his late 30s, he's still getting it done.
Got a lot that he brings to the table still, Kevin. I mean, not just to score. He can pass, defend, rebound, and not to mention his veteran leadership and savvy.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
And also, guys, Vince Carter is tireless in what he calls his old man workouts. I mean, keeping his body healthy and up to the challenge of the long NBA season. Not to mention holding on to some of that bounce from his younger days. Every now and then, he'll give us a little taste of Vinsanity.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Hasbro's checked in for Stoudemire. And it's Evans in for Durant. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bynum. Marion comes in for Randall. Allen's checked in for Russell. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Andre Miller.
And VC in the second year of a 3-year deal, you know, he struggled to make shots last season. We'll see if this proves to be a bounce-back season for him.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And then Carter with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Chandler outside. Pass to Bryant. Outside Williams. Chandler dishes to Kobe. That's good. Points in the quarter. 9 left in the first half. Marion kicks to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that contact there.
And you don't ever offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Rasul Butler. A big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Evans passes to Chandler. Outside, Kobe to the inside. And it's Evans missing.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Carter kicks to Butler. Allen outside. Carter with the 3, and that's not going to go. And that concludes the first half. Lakers on top.
Go Roy.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, we'll start with you. How do you think they played?
Well, the shots were dropping ball. I mean, they was just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy, man's hand, whatever. It didn't matter what the defense was. They found a way to get a good look almost every time. You just got to be patient, take as long as they need to keep finding those high percentage shots.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin, Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a and that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Amari Stoudemire, with the change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play playoff basketball again, and we know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Rodgers against Bryant. Out left to the wing. Russell dishes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Ariza. The pass to Rodgers. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Durant for 3, and that one's good. Durant's got 22.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Plenty of space. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 10. Ahead, here's Williams. Nice D from Russell.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Rodgers against Mirotic. Shoots a fader. Kept alive. Back to Russell. Williams against Rodgers. Ariza has the open look. That doesn't go either for Ariza.
Well, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the dunk by Jordan.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Timeout called the Nets. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Kobe. The offensive rebound. Kicks to Randall. Pass to Rodgers. Down low, here's Russell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Russell's got 8 points.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll already. Knows how to attack with contact. Great vision, and he can also shoot the basketball.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And you can say this just about every prospect, but I think with Russell, he'll need some time to adjust. He has the raw skill to play multiple spots on the floor, but each position has a nuance to it that he'll need some time to learn.
The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. He's off on the first.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bynum's checked in. As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break, had the third-best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Yeah, and how about winning 13 of their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach and system, it takes a while to kind of figure things out, and that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
And he gets the bucket.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Jordan the pass to Ariza. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Nets trail by 13. Williams kicks to Barea. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Williams with the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Russell kicks to Bynum. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Barea with it. On the wing, Williams. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Stoudemire, the screen. From outside the arc. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Barea.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Here's Rodgers. And it falls over the rim and in. Rodgers has got 18 points in the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Changes for Brooklyn. Hansbrough's checked in for Stoudemire. Evans comes in for Mirotic. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Durant. The Lakers also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Jordan. Allen comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Russell. Here's Barea. Offensive rebound. Chandler kicks to Hansbrough. Out left to the wing. Tries again, and Hibbert with the block.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Shot off the screen. The shot by Williams, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Nets trail by 11. And here's Barea. He has 6. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
Carter, he's checked in for Rodgers. That'll be a 5-second call.
And the resume on Darren Williams. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Chandler is screen. Williams with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. They get it back. Hansbrough, and Hibbert with the block. Carter outside. Back to Allen. Hibbert with the screen. Allen dishes to Miller. Here's Bynum. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Bynum's got 10. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
That's his first personal foul.
The Nets making a switch here. Bryant's checked in.
Kobe Bryant.
Here's Barea. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs, saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
That's a great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
Hibbert against Hansbrough. Hibbert inside. Can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 at the line. First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Marion's checked in.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Lakers leading by 7. Allen passes to Carter. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Barea. And that's 21 points for Kobe Bryant.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
For me, my favorite memory of Barea is outstanding postseason in 2011. The Mavericks had to get through the Lakers and the Heat to win their first championship. And Barea broke down those defenses by screaming to the hoop every chance he got. Actually, he squirted to the hoop.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Allen drives in. It's stolen by Hansbrough. Now here's Barea, guarded closely. Left side Kobe, stolen by Carter. Miller kicks to Allen. There's the dish to Carter. No good again that time. Hibbert, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Barea, covered by Miller. Barea dishes to Bryant, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Lakers leading by 4. They've got Bryant. Durant is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Darren Williams. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Stoudemire, the screen. Durant attacking. Great look, but off the mark.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And stolen by Mirotic. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. That's good. Durant's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
That's good. Rogers. And it's now 22 points for the dude.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Russell against Williams. He kicks it to Durant. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Durant's got 10 points here in the 2nd half. The Lakers in the lead. Here is Rogers. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Now Durant. Mirotic the screen. Durant attacking. Shots good. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Rogers against Kobe. And he gets it to go. 26 points for the dude.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Mirotic the screen. It's Durant on the wing. Goes up the baseline, and he gets the jumper to drop. Durant's got 33.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Here is Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Mirotic. They get it back. A shot by Stoudemire, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Some fantastic numbers for the dude. 28 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Russell with a wide-open look. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Nets trail by 7. To the inside, Durant, and it's blocked by Jordan. One-on-one here. Outside, Russell, all alone. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Kobe's shot is off. Lakers leading by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Russell passes to Rogers. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
And he gets it to go. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Williams kicks to Stoudemire. Pick by Williams. And Durant, here we go. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Durant's got 37.
Boy, that was a strong pick by Williams.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
It's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Stoudemire kicks to Williams. Back to Stoudemire. To tie it up. And the play by Mirotic as he finishes it off for 2. Mirotic has got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Outside, Russell. Jordan up top. Over to the left wing. Here's Rogers. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. That free throw good from Rogers. Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
Bryant against Rogers. Kobe kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Durant. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Durant's got 39.
And boy, in a close game, it's nice to have him on your side. He's gone 7 of 9 here in the 4th to give them some life.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Dishes it to Bryant. And Durant, here we go. No problems knocking that one down. Durant's got 41.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Williams against Jordan. Here's Durant. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Durant's got 43 points.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Feeds to Durant. Good D by Ariza.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Miller's checked in for the Lakers. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. That one goes. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And a foul called on Andre Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. It's stolen by Randall.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
The feed to Williams.
Well, Williams has been great. He's got 13 points and 11 dimes.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Rodgers, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw good from Rodgers. And both free throws good for Rodgers.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Williams against Miller. Outside Durant. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. No luck. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Here's Durant. He feeds it to Mirotic. On the wing, Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And stolen by Mirotic. Lays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Here's Rodgers. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Rodgers has got 42 in the game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They lead by 3. 122 left in the fourth quarter. whistle. He's checked in for Andre Miller. .122 left in the fourth quarter. Mirotic dishes to Durant. And he gets it to go. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Rodgers can't make the basket.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kobe against Rodgers. Inside. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Williams with the ball. Outside Durant. Teardrop shot and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Julius Randle picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Offensive rebound, passes it to Rodgers. Takes the three, but they'll get another chance. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the Lakers call time here. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, much will be made of the scoring that you had here, certainly, but can you describe or put a value on the contributions of your teammates?
Well, it's a team game. Everybody has to come to play. Everybody played hard in the second half. We stuck together, so we just got to continue to do that.
A solid all-around effort. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.